mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Skirt. Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad, baby? Baby. All right, Aries. Hey. Fat Albert came to play. Is somebody mad? They're shaped like a... No, stop. Let's see why they're mad, Aries. Order in the court. Ooh, somebody's mad that they know better and still can't do better. This energy here, it reminds me of, I don't want to say, it's a little mixture of like silent competition, but more so of mimicry. You got energies here who are mad that they know better and still can't do better. That to me just feels like it's someone trying to do you better than you do you, honestly. They see you, okay, you see me, okay, but they see you, they're trying to mimic you, and they can't do you better than you. That's honestly the vibe. And the fact that I literally just repeated myself in like I said the same thing in two different ways. That's the vibe that I'm getting for you, Aries. Like, these people are, I don't know if they're trying to tweak a little something that you do. Like, it's like they're trying to mimic you, and it's like they're trying to add bits and pieces of you here. Okay, man. You know, it's like, you ever hear someone trying to curse and they don't know how to put the curses together? It's like, it feels like that type of energy where it's kind of like the curses that you're spitting out don't even sound right. Like, it don't even, like, what are you doing? Like, it just feels like you have energies here who are mad that, like, they cannot incorporate your personality, your aura, your vibe. It just doesn't match them. It's like an energy of someone trying to put your clothing on, and they may be shaped like a bag of potatoes. They can't wear what you wear. You know what I mean? They can't look how you look. You know what I mean? They cannot do you better than you do you. And that's why they're mad. Order in the court. Because who knows better? Let's talk about this. Who knows better? Who knows better? They're mad they know better but can't do better. That don't make no sense. Who really knows better? And Aries does. Why is this? This is facts. This has nothing to do with it. This is facts. Okay. First of all, if we want to talk about ego, we know, if you didn't know, now you know. I'm going to take you to class. I'm going to take you to school. The ego is sun energy, right? That's also Leo energy. But did you know that the sun exalts Aries? So first things first, Aries is the realist. Okay. I'm going to give you a moment of silence to let that marinate. Ow. And when that's done marinating, ow, we're going to have to let it simmerate. Let it simmer just a little bit. And that's why they're mad, because they are simmering. Simmer down, and that's why they're mad. Bow down. Is that why they're mad? Aries. Second point. Not only are you exalted in the ego, but you're number one. When we want to bring astrology into this, you rule the first house. The first house is the ascendant, which it's one of the most important placements in astrology, the ascendant there. So you're always there. It doesn't move. The ascendant is always in the first house. And the first house deals with the consciousness. This is you coming up out of the Pisces womb. And then there's Aries. You're number one. You're first. You've been there, done that, came back. And you're leading tours and expeditions. Don't nobody know things more. You know better. You know better. And you have energies here who are mad that, to me, it just feels like you, like, I keep that private. I wrote this down somewhere, this information. But you literally have created the survival guide. And you have energies here who are mad that you've covered all the bases. You are the survival guide. Your opposite is Libra. Libra is a dependent energy. And most people resonate. That's the people. That's the 7th house is the people. The people depend on Aries energy. I'm just getting a vibe here where you got energies who are mad that they cannot do you better than you do you. They do not know better than you. And they try to mimic you. They put on a mask. They you know, and cut. You know, they're studying lines and scripts on Aries energy, on you. And they can't get it. They just can't get the mark. They're just not getting the mark. And why would someone be mad about this? What's going on, really? I'm not going to be mad that I can't be someone else. What's going on here? Are these people mad they have an identity crisis? Are they mad that you're no longer in their life, or they don't have access to you in the way in which they used to? And so now they don't have the study guide? Or are they mad that their scripts and their roles are getting snatched, snatched away? Because you showed up. If that card comes out, I'm gonna know something. Oh, I'm gonna know something. Why? Okay. Why are they mad, Aries? They're mad you won't accept their apology? What they do, Aries? What they do? One thing I know about Aries, with my Lilith in Aries natally, and my moon is currently in Aries right now, and one thing I know about Aries energy, we don't really be caring. Like, we will tell you about yourself one time for the one time. It's going to be explosive. But once we get that energy out, it's done. We don't care no more. Aries energy does not hold grudges. Because that holds an Aries back, and that's Aries is too impatient. Aries is trying to move forward. Aries is ready to make mistakes, to learn, to add to the study guide. Like, don't go there. Because if you go there, this is what's going to happen, because I've been there. You don't have time to be holding on to, I don't know. So I'm not sure what this is with you. They're mad you won't accept their apology. And Aries does not hold grudges. I'm not sure who cares less, a Gemini or an Aries. You could be dealing with Gemini energy, or the fact that I even mentioned Gemini. It could be people who were talking a whole bunch of this. Talking a whole lot, or, oh, Aries ain't gonna make it, or, oh, things like that. It's like the way it feels, it's like I don't even feel the need to really dissect it, because it's just like Aries, trying not to curse you guys, but Aries, I don't care. You don't care. So with this, you won't accept their apology. This is an energy where you were never expecting one. You never cared about one. You didn't need their permission. You don't need them to say sorry for it. It's almost like an energy where you got people here who think that you are dependent and your life force. And it's kind of like being on a ventilator. It's like you've been on life support waiting for them to apologize to you. And it's like they're mad that you didn't care. You didn't care way back in the get back. I'm pretty sure that's in the study guide, page 1. Do not care. You probably put that in the study guide, the survival guide. Do not care. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. I'm pretty sure in Aries, you make an Aries. Chapter 1. Do not care. And that's why they're mad. I'm not understanding that right there, because Aries don't be caring. They don't. And if they do, you're going to know about it, and then they move on. They blow the steam. They're going to do something. They don't care. You're going to get cussed out. You're going to get punched in the face. You're going to get beat up, down, side to side. They might pop up on you, right? They might pop the trunk on you. They might make your best friend your yes man, right? Or they might just go to the gym or something, do something like that. Box it out, run it out, shoulder press it out, chest press, squat it out. They're not, Aries ain't about to be, where an Aries stands at all times. I'm not sure what's going on with that. You won't accept their apology. To me, it's an energy where somebody's ego is mad that you never needed or expected an apology. You was going to move on regardless. That's why someone is mad, because you have to think about it. A lot of people, they need closure. They will stop their life, Knight of Pentacles energy, waiting on the world to change. They will stop their whole entire life waiting on an apology or some type of closure. Their actions was the closure. No message is the closure. What they done did, like I said, their actions. Aries, you are about action. And cut. That's why somebody is mad. You ain't like that. You're not built like that. That's amazing, just hearing that real quick. It's marinating up over here too for me. It's marinating. You was never an apology. I don't need that. I don't want what? No, we good. That's your problem. That's why somebody's mad. Because it's like they feel the guilt, and they feel, it's like everything that they thought that you were, that right there, that card, Somebody's mad you would dog walk them in a fight. Reminds me of the collective message that that I posted the other day with the jigsaw energy. So they was playing mind games. They was playing some jigsaw mind games, next level mind games, right? Yeah, you may be the survivor. You survived the jigsaw game. You survived the fear factor game, if you know about that. You survived all the games possible. You wrote the book on games. In fact, you probably created the games. No, Aries, don't do me like this. Come on. This is laughable. They're mad that you would dog walk them in a fight here. So I'm not, it's very contradicting energy here, because I already went over the fact that if an Aries is mad, you're gonna know about it like this. Like, I don't know how many times I have been in situations where I'm so glad I don't know if I'm like that or not still, but there have been many times where, like, I was getting disrespected. Like, somebody was disrespecting me in my face. And before I knew it, like, before I could understand, like, process what just occurred, somebody was either on the ground because I punched them, and I didn't even realize I did that. I choked them out, didn't even realize I did that. It's like one of those energies, like that's that Aries energy. Like, I don't know, like you would dog walk them in a fight and then you won't accept. Like I said, Aries energy, you're gonna know they're mad. You're gonna know they're mad, and they're gonna get the energy out. They're not holding on to it whatsoever. So, I'm not sure if this whole you won't accept their apology thing, I think that somebody may be scared to apologize because, like I just said, I don't know if I still would react like that. I've blacked out many times and I didn't realize I just two-pieced you. I didn't realize at the time you was getting choked out. That's the energy I'm getting here. So maybe someone is fearful of your reaction. maybe they're holding on to some energy here. And I don't know if this is some Pisces energy, they're projecting it upon you. We do have the North Node retrograded in Pisces at this time. Neptune is retrograded into Pisces at this time. And a couple days ago, maybe yesterday or the day before, the moon was in Pisces as well. So I'm not sure if this is, people are feeling in their, I have a Pisces moon natally, but it's in Aries now. I don't know if people are feeling in their hearts of hearts that, they want to let go and they want to, they want to heal, or they want to come to you with, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe people's hearts are soft right now, and they're realizing and they're able to see and reflect, and I don't know, Jupiter is retrograded in Aries, your energy right now. So maybe Jupiter is placing it, upon these people's hearts to right their wrongs, and they don't know how you're going to react. It took me this long to get to this point. Like, I don't know. That could also be what's going on here too as well. Like, they don't know how you're going to react, Aries. But my thing is, they're projecting on you, because I'm almost certain I can speak for at least 70 or 80% of the Aries here that are going to be watching this. I don't think you care the way they think you do. But I don't know. I did the astrology forecast, and this just could be a test. I had to see my ex-husband today. I don't know, with a woman, and he looked fearful. Like, he thought I was gonna I don't know if he thought I was gonna do something. He seemed a little on edge, and I was just going ahead and getting my tilapia and getting my grapes and my bananas and my apples, and my honey. I don't care about you, sir. So that could also be the energy. Like, maybe it has to be. I'm very confident in that. You got energies here who, with this opposition, which one was it more specifically? Y'all know me. I gotta go ahead and get the information here. I feel like that may be what's going on here. You got people here, even if you don't speak to them or not, you just got people here who are fearful of your reaction. Is it the ascendant opposing Jupiter? Or is it the moon opposing Mercury? Or is it the North Node retrograded opposing Venus? It's either of them. The North Node is retrograded and opposing Venus. Now, no, this ain't it. It's one of them. It's the one where I was stuttering in the beginning. I said oppositions. That was the very first thing I said, oppositions, and I stuttered. It's that one. Yeah. Yeah. That whole, and then also, yeah, they know better and still can't do better. Like, that to me just feels like that's leading into an apology. Like, I should have known better. I shouldn't have treated you that way. I shouldn't have did you how I did you. I shouldn't have projected on you. I shouldn't have judged you the way in which I did. I shouldn't have bussin'. And that's essentially why they're mad. Yeah, they're mad. They can't figure you out. They don't know what you're going to do. This is, to me, it's interesting that it does feel, and I say this very humbly, but it does feel like you have energies here who are scared of you. But it's interesting because I don't think they had that energy before. But then again, when we think about bullies, usually bullies are bullies because they are covering up inside that they are fearful, they're timid, they are weak. A lot of times bullies do that to hide. They're playing a role, and cut. They're playing a role to cover up that they ain't about that life. So that could also be what's happening here as well. You got people here who more than likely bullied you or ganged up on you, put you in jigsaw games, put you in fear factor games, You overcame them, added it to the study guide, the survival guide, you know, and here you're back. You know, Shady's back again. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of also like an energy where if you can't beat them, try to join them. And I think this is where we're at with life right now. This is where they're at with life right now, wanting to join you, but they don't know what you're going to done do. Aries, they don't know what you're going to done do. Yeah, they just don't know what you're going to done do. Somebody's mad they got to live check to check. Because I don't want to look at that on the surface, but that could very well be what's going on here. That's no fun. I know that feeling there. That's not cool. I don't even really think I wish that on my own enemies, for real. That's just not good. It's not good energy. But let me think about that, because I really want to get another, like, a deeper understanding of that. They have to live check to check. Now, when I think about money, that's energy to me, right? So energy is the new currency, and now someone has to live check to check, and then I'm talking about energy, and then them playing a role, and then their script being taken, their roles being taken. It also reminds me of what was going on with the, I don't know if it was Disney or those writers. They were protesting because they were not getting paid. The writers, I think it may have been Disney, and they won the strike. You know, they went on strike and they won, you know, they got their pay raises and things like that. I'm not sure if you went on strike or you're doing something here, Aries, like I said in the beginning, where it's like someone or whatever doesn't have access to your energy anymore, or, yeah, my throat, interesting, Taurus energy, could even be Gemini energy, but it could also be like something isn't working out for them anymore. So whatever they were doing to steal from you or bully you, or if were getting paid to do that, or were getting energy from doing that, they're losing it. Like, it's like losing the energy. So that's kind of also the vibe I'm getting with they got to live check to check now. Like, it's kind of like I said, Libra energy depends on Aries energy, right? So I don't know how they don't have access to you anymore, or they just can't keep up. There's something to me that card really talks about energy. Maybe you're gaining energy and they're losing it, or maybe you're putting out more work, or you're putting out more something to where they cannot keep up, like I said, and it's just to the point where like, I don't know, it could be something like that. Or it could literally just be karma, metro banging at this time, Wheel of Fortune energy, you know. What is it? The hard head makes a soft. Why? They're shaped like a bag of potatoes. And that was literally what I was going to say in the beginning. And I said, stop talking. Yo, somebody shaped like a bag of potatoes. So somebody may be gaining weight. That could also be that Jupiter and Aries energy. Jupiter retrograde in Aries. That is the body. Pisces energy that's going on in the air too. This could be, you know, coping mechanisms. I'm getting stuck. Ooh, somebody's mad they're shaped like a bag of potatoes. I don't know. They gotta be dealing with the energy yet again. They may not have the energy to work out, or also when you are, you know, gaining weight and things like that. And I can tell you, this is not me body shaming anybody. I really don't care anymore, you guys. I have been delivered. But when one gains weight, or they're overweight, or they overeat, you know, and I know this because I have a problem, or I had a problem with overeating. What's happening with that, it's you're feeding demons, you're feeding low vibrational energies, you're becoming dense. Your body is becoming dense and heavy. And when we talk about frequencies and vibrations and auras and ascending and things like that, if we want to look at it like the Fool card, you need to travel light. You also need to have a light body. But when you're eating, overeating, you're heavy, right? You're not, there's a spiritual, there's an imbalance. And I can tell you this because when I become imbalanced emotionally, when my chakras are blown, the very first thing that's a telltale sign for me, I start eating. That is the very first thing I will start doing. It's not about body shaming. You're literally eating something. You're trying to eat an emotion. You're feeding a demon. You are feeding something that's wrong, but you're feeding an imbalance. You're trying to cope, there's that card right there to me, like, I know in the past I used to come at people who are overweight and big and this, that, and the third. It wasn't, it may have come off like I was judging you. And I don't like big people, but no, I know what that means spiritually. I know what that means spiritually. And that's essentially why they're mad here, because especially with this, you won't accept their apology, or they can't figure you out, or they can't mimic you, or they can't copy you, or the fact that you never needed it's like someone felt like they had power, Ace of Wands energy, Magician energy, even thinking that they had at least like, okay, like maybe this Aries is needing my like apology. It's like they were holding on to some type of power that was illusionary. They thought that they had over you, and they never had it to begin with. And so now there's a realization that's occurring, and now it's like all of their illusions and things like that is being obliterated. They can go ahead and thank Venus that's in Virgo, if it's still in Virgo in the 12th house. It's like someone felt like they had some type of power over you. It's like an energy where, you know how when people be mad at you and they want to stay mad at you because in their mind it makes them feel like they have some type of power, right? But then it's like the moment the moment they're done being mad or trying to reach out and they can't reach out, you change your number back, referring back to the collective message, or you moved or whatever. It's kind of like it's like something comes crashing down, like, wow, this whole time I thought I had some type of negotiation, like some type of negotiating, like someone felt like they had something to negotiate or some type of power over you. And I feel like that was them thinking that you wanted or needed an apology, or you needed their energy, or what is that? Chris Brown, Jordan Sparks energy? How can I be with no air, nowhere? It's like someone felt like they were your air, like you was on, like I said, like a breath ventilator, like waiting for them. It's like SpongeBob vibes, like needing water. It's like someone felt like they was holding you, like, no, this energy just hit me out of nowhere. Like, it's like someone felt like they had something of a dire need, or something that you needed to move on. Like, it's kind of like an energy of you running a race, and like whoever's running up to pass you the baton, it's like they don't pass you the baton thinking that that's gonna stop you from just running. Fuck the baton. Fuck the baton. Aries is just fuck the baton. Oh, I'm cursing. Oops. It's like that energy. Like, it's like someone felt like they had a baton. They thought they had some magic or power over you. Like, and now it's like now they're realizing that was never. It's like you're not speaking to someone for years on years on years on years, and it's like they felt like for years and years and years they still had control and power over you, only to find or see you out, and you didn't gain weight, you didn't lose yourself, you didn't fall off, you're not in bad shape, like your life isn't blown to smithereens, you're not in the crack house. You don't look like how they thought you was gonna look without them. That's the energy I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like you look better, you're doing better than what someone thought you would without them. And it's like this whole time without them, they thought that they had it's like they that's amazing to me. It really also reminds me of one of the astrology clips that I did, where I was saying how you were advised to play dead. And some of you were advised to play dead years ago. And for years, you've been keeping it up. And this whole time you were advised to play dead. You were guided spiritually to do this, or intuitively, however you want to understand that. And meanwhile, your enemies that you were playing dead for, it's like they thought that they defeated you. They thought that you, like, your life was over without them. And now you're popping up and they're seeing that that was never, yeah, that's the energy. Wow. Somebody's mad you put them on child support. Again, I feel like this is more, I mean, it could be living check to check. You put them on child support. That could be very well what's going on the surface. But it's almost kind of like an energy where, you know, the things that people were saying, it's kind of like, it's kind of like they got to eat bag of potatoes. They got to eat crow. They got to eat their words. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, they are now being held accountable to their words. Like, it's like an energy where maybe an ex, maybe a family member, maybe an old friend was talking all this blah, 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 blah about you. And now they see you, others see you, and it's not matching what was projected upon you. It's not matching. And it's like, I feel like this is like prove people wrong season. I feel like this is prove people wrong season. It's like, that's what I'm getting here. Like, you move on with a quickness is right underneath of that. It's like you're holding people's, they're being held accountable to their words. And I'm a Gemini, and I'm a Gemini sun in the 8th house, and Mercury conjunct in Gemini in the 8th house, and Mercury's retrograded. I know about words and the importance of words. I love them. That's what I'm getting here, folks. This also can be some people's karma here where they are living check to check, because what if they are being put on child support? It's like an energy where, let's say, you know, somebody tried to move on from you and they had a family with someone else, and maybe you wanted a family with them, whatever the case is. And now it's like, it was all hee ha ha with them having a baby on you. It was all hee ha ha them moving on. It was all hee ha ha them buying a house, hee ha ha buying a business, or hee ha. It was just hee ha ha in your face. And all of that is crashing down with Pluto and Capricorn in the 4th house currently. And I believe Saturn is in Aquarius in the 4th house as well. The fact that those heavy hitter planets, Capricorn and Pluto in the 4th house together, collectively, baby, oh yeah, somebody's mad they'll need you before you ever need them. We already called that. We already talked about that. We already knew that, though. We talked about it. I said you're opposite, Libra energy. They depend on you, but they don't want to. They don't want to own up to that there. It's like Libra energy is ruled by Venus, right? Everybody loves to leave out Taurus is ruled by Venus. Why? Because Taurus is the hard work that has to be put in to be able to be able to have that Venusian Libra luxury and abundance and attracting and blah, 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 blah. Nobody really wants to talk about Venus ruling Taurus, because Taurus is the hard work you got to put in to get the luxury, to get the nice lifestyle, to get the nice perfumes and the nice clothes, to get the waxed, to get the nice lace that's laid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To get the nice car, the nice looking man or woman, you got to put in work. Your energy, your frequency got to be there, right? Yeah. And they're mad that you're doing better without them. Don't even gotta be just about money, for real. It really doesn't. Health, you're doing better. Your health, your mindset. You know, to me, health is wealth. No matter how much money you have, if you're sick, what does that mean? Like, you can't even enjoy it. Doesn't matter how much money you have and you're unhappy, emotionally unfulfilled. We've heard of some serious celebrities, some serious wealthy people who had all the money in the world and they still off themselves. Why is that? Because they were emotionally unfulfilled. So it's like, this is, it doesn't have to deal with money. They can have more money than you. They can have all the Venusian things that, you know, that you've always wanted, but you have great health. You're at peace. You're happy. You are safe. You are protected. You're emotionally fulfilled. You're doing you. You moved on. You healed. And all of that on the inside, the beauty on the inside is what comes out on the outside. And what comes out on the outside, you can attract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. They're mad they don't compare. And whenever that card comes out, they're mad because they tried to compete. That's usually what happens when they try to compare. You're competing. So it just goes right back to they know better and still can't do better. They've been trying to do you better than you can do you. They've been trying to prove that you ain't you. They've been, you know, Iggy gives whatever. First things first, I'm the realest. They've been screaming this, I'm the realest for I don't know how long. And it's looking like that was a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. You can't, honestly, it's giving like a back from the dead vibes for you Aries here. And whatever was projected upon you, I'm telling you, that North Node in Pisces, Neptune retrograded in Pisces, North Node is retrograded also. And like I said, just the other day, it was just my imagination once again, running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Yeah, that's the vibe. Their imagination, they got too far ahead. Somebody's mad you don't show emotion. Why are they looking for signs of emotion? Why? What are they trying to see? If I'm done. Okay, this is an energy. Yo, they trying to see if you hurt. They're trying to see any signs of weakness. They're trying to see any little inkling of an inkling just to prove that they got some type of power, to prove you're still hurt, or to prove you still, oh my goodness, too funny. That is too funny. You don't show emotion. Aries, you do though. You show the most emotion, the most passionate emotion, but that's done. That's been done. Like I said in the beginning, you know when an Aries is mad. Like, you know when they're mad, you know when something's up. They're only going to really show you madness. All that other stuff with triggering the madness, they're going to keep that to themselves though. But Aries shows emotion, and you better be scared when they do. Again, this just goes back into the whole, you've already got it out. You've already two-pieced somebody. You already choked them out. You already, you know, you probably took it to trial. You had to go to trial. You already, you know, bust the windows out their car, Jasmine Sullivan vibes. You already did what you had to do. You already went to war. You already expressed what needed to be. You don't care. Like, there's no emotion to, like, somebody is really, it's got to be real harsh a reality for some, because it's almost like, I don't know, it's like they were waking up every single day motivated, like all of their actions were motivated by how they can hurt you or make you mad, only to find out you were never paying attention. You were never keeping up with the Joneses. You were never keeping up with the Kardashians. You weren't keeping up with them at all. You weren't hearing things from the grapevine, nor were you trying to go to the grapevine to get the intel. Like, you didn't have your ears to the streets. You wasn't looking on social medias. You wasn't checking in. You wasn't checking out. You wasn't checking back in. you were not doing any of these things, then this whole time you have people here who literally thought every single day for however long this has carried out, however long you've been playing dead, you have energies here who literally have been waking up every single day thinking, what can I do that might get back to Aries to hurt them, piss them off? What else can I do to kick a dead horse or beat a dead horse? What else can I do or show or say that's going to get back to Aries to hurt them, make them mad, make them reactive, trigger them? What can I do today? Imagine living your life. That's some serious, like, you got issues at that point there. You got issues at that point there, and then for them to like finally come to terms with, you don't show emotions, you're not reactive, you're not turning up, you're not trying to fight this person, you're not crying, you're not, where's the closure? They gotta have identity. Like, at this point, I can't tell you where they're at right now. I can't imagine doing that. I can't imagine every single thing I do, a picture I take, a video I post. In mind, I'm thinking, I wonder if such and such is going to see this and think, yeah, you missed out. I can't imagine doing nothing like that there. Like, I'm not, and that's why somebody is big mad. Like, this right here, the shape like a bag of potatoes, living check to check. It's like somebody was living off of some false and cut. Like, their script just got cut. The whole, like, delete all that. Like, that's the energy. Like, somebody getting deleted. That's amazing. Somebody's mad you won't change for them. It's like they thought that you was gonna come back groveling. It's like, I feel like somebody literally had you in mind, and it was motivating them to do whatever they were done doing. Like, I can't even, there's so many different situations. Somebody having a baby on you, and they think, I got them good now. They're definitely at home crying. Let me get another baby. Only to look up like, hey, I got 2 kids. Now I'm on child support. I just messed my life up trying to hurt Aries. You gonna have 2-3 kids to try to hurt me? No. Oh, you gonna try to get in a relationship, multiple, but you being a gammies? Oh, take them on trips and whatever else you're doing, and you thought that you spending all that money and you collecting STDs on your way, you thought that was hurting me, and you thought I knew about it? It's like an energy where every video, like, they edited it to make sure in mind, yeah, they gonna see this for sure. They're gonna see this for sure. And they really gonna come back now. They gonna see what they lost and missed out on now. They gonna see what they missed out on now. You missed it all right. Oh, you missed it all right. You ain't see nothing. Oh, they're not showing emotion. You see me in the street. You don't know me. T.I. vibes. They seeing you in the street. You act like you don't know them. You don't know them. And they just knew. If given the opportunity, you see them in the street, oh, you gonna act a fool. Oh, you gonna act a fool. And you just carry on. Wow, Aries. Oh, I'm not gonna support Aries. Oh, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't supporting them. I ain't watching them. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, that's gonna hurt them now. That's gonna hurt them now. They in the group with their group of haters like this. Yeah, and team. Team Hurt Aries. Hurt Aries even got cheerleaders in the back. And Hurt Aries. And Hut. They thought they was going into overtime. And they thought they was hitting you with a full course press. Oh, we gonna get Aries good now. And come together, team of haters. Let's come together. You got your haterade. Make sure you're quenched and everything. Come on in. Bring it in. Bring it in. We're gonna get them good. Cheerleaders in the back. Hurt Aries. Hurt Aries. And you just on the road again. You just on to something else. You wasn't even knowing this was going on here. It's, you know, you are the Fool card. You be jumping off cliffs, and honestly, that Fool card makes me, it poses the question, do you even know you're jumping off a cliff, Aries? Do you even know, or do you even care? So I'm mad you don't ask for permission. You won't change for them. You don't ask for permission. You move on with a quickness. You're not showing emotion. And they now know that they need you before you will ever need them. You created the survival guide that they're using to try to hurt you. That's like an energy of, I love Robert Greene. It's like an energy of people trying to exert or play games with Robert Greene on, of the 48 laws of power, or the seduction tactics, or what other book do I have of his? Doesn't matter. Like, how you gonna try to use the information that I researched, wrote out, studied, published? How you gonna try to use that? How you gonna try to? I taught you. I put you on. How you gonna use that against me? That's the energy, man. How you gonna try to use the 48 laws, or one of the tactics out of the book, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 48 of them, all 48? How you gonna try to come at me with all 48 tactics, and I'm the one who told you, made you aware, and educated you on the tactics? You didn't even know they existed. The art of seduction. How you gonna try to seduce me when I'm the one who told you how to do the seducing? That's the energy here, folks. That's the energy. And now they mad. And now they mad. It's like energy where even if I got it the other way around, what if they did all of the tactics, the seduction tactics? What if they pulled out all the 48 laws of power, or the arts of war, or whatever have you? They pulled out all the stops on you, right? And instead of you retaliating or doing whatever they thought you was gonna do, you just turned it into a book, and then you just turned yourself into a millionaire. Or you just made a new multiple stream of an income. You added a new path of income. Refer back to the collective. Why are they mad? Somebody was mad you had multiple streams of income. You just, oh, that's okay. Thank you for that idea. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I educate. It goes right back to the study guide. It goes right back to the survival guide. It sounds like you got energies here who are mad that you're turning pain into power. You're turning buffoonery into power. Okay, you're turning the effery into income. Okay, somebody's mad you won't make time for them, and somebody's mad you can afford designer. Excuse my stuttering. Somebody's mad you can afford designer here, and you're not making time for them. You're booked and busy. You're booked and busy in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's literally booked and busy or you're just busy doing you, boo-boo. They are mad that you're busy doing you, boo-boo, and whatever you're doing. I don't know. You can afford designer, or you are the designer. You can afford designer. So you have what is it? Residual income? No, you have disposable income, or you will. where you can afford whatever you like. Or they're mad you just are the designer. You are the creator. You are the initiator. You are the idealist. You are the innovator. You are the leader. Follow the leader. I am your leader. And that's why they're mad.